All right, so earlier, it was given last week that Raphaël Varane was, asking for a transfer to Manchester United, and I think what influenced that was, Sergio Ramos, letting his contract run down. Real Madrid didn't re-sign him, and then, Real Madrid let him go for free. So if Real Madrid, I think they only made, I don't know. At this point, I don't even know who to blame. I don't know if it's Florentino Perez, if it's the board. I don't know what it is. I'm just fed up with this whole entire board with Florentino Perez messing things up at this point. But they probably didn't have plans to renew Raphaël Varane because here's the thing: I think they offered Raphaël Varane 1 or 2 contract extensions or whatever you like to call them, or renewals. And he was not impressed by them. He said no to either one of, said no either once or both times that they offered. So Real Madrid was like, you know what, we're not going to have the same Sergio Ramos situation next year. Let's try to sell him. Unfortunately, I had to side with that because, like I said, if, Real Madrid needs to make some money back. If they're trying to make big-time transfers next year, they have to make, they got to make transfers now. So it ended up being a 45 million euro transfer with some incentives. I have to double check what the incentives are, but Raphaël Varane is transferred to Manchester United. So the question is, what is Real Madrid now going to do with the central back pairing? Because here's the thing, Real Madrid is not planning to turn around and use that 45 million for a new center back. Jules Koundé was rumored to, Real Madrid was interested in bringing him over, but they're not going to use that money. They're not, unfortunately. I don't know what's Florentino Perez's, plan here. He talks about bringing a new generation of the Galacticos. But, obviously those times are past because you're more focused on Super League and you're more focused on, making other clubs suffer. I don't know. You're not focused on making players happy. So David Alaba may be our only transfer this summer. Who knows? Maybe 2022 we hit the bank with a lot of players because, Kylian Mbappe is probably going to come here. Who knows? I was looking forward to having Kylian Mbappe this summer, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. Erling Haaland rumored to for Real Madrid to get next year. Eduardo Camavinga coming free next year. So we'll have to wait and see. Another frustrating summer for Real Madrid fans, in my opinion. You let big time players go like Sergio Ramos, Raphaël Varane, and we only have one transfer in David Alaba who came for free to us. Man, David Alaba, all I gotta say is David Alaba, Eder Militão, Nacho, you boys have to be ready. You guys cannot have any slip-ups. Because here's the thing. Real Madrid has a habit of, bringing in youth, younger guys. However, those younger guys still need some developing. Because I remember Raphaël Varane, he was 18 years old when Real Madrid brought him here. And that was 9 years ago. So, and look at him now. He's not, a legend or anything. Or at least in my opinion, he's not a legend. But, he was a solid player for Real Madrid. Last year he struggled at the beginning of the season. But as the season went on, he got better and better and corrected his mistakes. He got hurt in the last part of the season. But still, Real Madrid was able to get some change off of him. And unfortunately, it hurts. It hurts to see him, a caliber like him go. But like I said, you got to think of the future. If you weren't going to, give him if you weren't interested in renewing his contract, which from what I'm hearing, they weren't. If they only offered him once, a contract renewal once, then it is what it is. You got to make some money somehow, and unfortunately, it comes to the expense of selling one of your, better defensive players and making your defense weak. So, alrighty, that'll do it for this video. So like I said in the Washington video, and I'll put that video in the cards below so that way you guys know what I'm talking about. It is my 1 year anniversary celebration. I will be celebrating 1 year, even though I did start celebrating it last week with Jason Alamio, and I'll post that video in the cards as well. So you guys can go ahead and check that celebration out. But I will be continuing my celebration this week. I was planning on celebrating it all last week, but then a lot of things happened, and things changed. So, but I do have time to celebrate it this week. So stay tuned. Until then, guys, keep it real. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thank you for supporting Real Talk with Oscar Josue Montiel. For more European soccer content or American football content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and turn on post notifications so that way you don't miss any more of my videos.